Good day everyone and welcome to Exile News, the weekly show that brings you all the important news and informations on Path of Exile. And the first news we got this week is a new hideout showcase, and it's been a while since we got one, and this time it's in a little bit of a different format. So instead of having a video about a single hideout, we got several screenshots of several hideouts, and of course these hideouts are all pretty damn good. You can see just from one screenshot what's the level of this hideout, and if you like one you can just go check out all the images in the spoilers and go into the relative topic, and you can actually add the guy and go to his hideout yourself, so you can definitely go and check this out more in depth if that's what you like. Definitely really good hideouts anyway. And also a new update that we got on sextants. So these are 5 mods that sextants may add from when they will be patched. Next week should be on Monday, so they said. We will see about that. To be honest, I can't tell the difference between the older mods and the newer ones because I never used a sextant anyway, and I'm pretty sure most players do not use them since they seem to be quite rare, although they've been improved a lot in the dropping department, if so you can say, and now maybe you can find them a little bit more and just think about using them. So, for example, area contains additional packs with mirrored rare monsters. Players take 100% reduced reflect damage, so that's pretty interesting. It doesn't say which damage, so basically you can just go full damage in these maps and do not care about reflect. The only problem is that people who care about reflect generally already took some precautions like going Valpact or something like that, so this I don't know how actually effective is going to be, considering the fact that this mod will probably be not so common since there are a lot of mods. You can also find slipstreams, which increase the speed of everything, so I guess the character and the projectiles and whatever else by 20%, and they can also stack. I find this mod pretty damn interesting just for the sheer difference on the mechanics, so it's pretty much a new mechanic and it's definitely interesting. I wonder, they should probably make, or I would like to see, a map where slipstreams are in there, like, you know, some mountain map where the wind blows, and when it blows projectiles kind of behave differently. So that's just something cool that GGG may be able to implement, maybe in Act 5, who knows, with these new kind of technologies. Also, some other random mods, like area contains 30 additional clusters of mysterious barrels, so that's pretty rare, they say, and definitely very good for your map. You can also get a free chisel, which on the other side gives increased damage to the boss, so that's a pretty good one to have because you don't need to chisel your maps, but it's definitely really scary for hardcore players. This is probably not worth it. And there's also one that adds extra strong boxes, all corrupted and of rare rarity, so definitely good things can come out of these boxes and you don't need to roll them, so that's definitely extra loot pretty much for free. We also got the winners from the Atlas of War fan art competition, and these are the top 3. Top 1 is definitely the best image out there, and it's definitely going to be a great forum avatar for the user himself, so grats on this one, it's definitely the best ones. We also got this pretty good one depicting the fight with the Shaper, and a very nice card or so for the 4 Guardians, so pretty damn good for the 3 winners. There's also the other winners who are going to get the choice of an armor set, not the forum avatars, but it's still pretty damn good, and they are all definitely really good. You can check them out. There's also runner-ups, so here we go. Of course, if you like this kind of images and the fan art coming from PoE, also this one is my favorite, my personal favorite, but anyway, if you like these kind of things, be sure to check the old thread out. I'll have a link in the description below. And here comes another build of the week. This time it's a 10 Siege Ballista build. So it uses poison, which is pretty much it pretty much works with everything. You just put poison and you win the game. But anyway, the build focuses on getting a lot, and I mean a lot, of dexterity, and with the use of the Iron Commander bow, which grants you an extra Siege Ballista for every 200 dexterity, you can pretty much gain a lot of ballistas, in this case using jewels, as you can see, to convert strength to dexterity, using jewels to just increase the percentage of dexterities, and the gears like brisk wraps adding percentage dexterity as well. You just get a lot of ballistas. In this case it's 10, and as you know, if you ever tried Valsamon skeletons, a lot of minions pretty much neutralize a lot of the mechanics of the game. So for single packs, you can just put like 2 or 3 ballistas, it's no problem. For bosses, you just put out 10, and it's probably going to be really damn easy. So as long as your totems can survive, this build is definitely everything viable, and it's also quite strong as well. The life probably can be improved, but it also uses the new Shaper Gloves, which grants life per dexterity, so that's a pretty nice interaction over there. Overall, I would say a very interesting build, just for the difference. And as you can see, the bosses just get melted, and the tree, as we said, is pretty much focused everything on getting more and more dexterity, and of course some totem damage, as you can see over in the wheel right over here. Very good totem wheel. But yeah, that was the build. If you want to check it out more in depth, just follow the link I'll put in the description below. You can go to the thread and just see everything there if you want to try it yourself. Also, about the sextant, there's also a second part where GGG just showed more mods that can happen. One is area contains additional normal monsters depending on the rarity of the map. So magic maps contains magic monsters, normal map contains normal monsters, rare map contains rare monsters. And this is pretty interesting. Feels like it's better for magic maps to get more magic monsters and does more experience. Also, if you put it in a zone with red maps, you're definitely going to run those rares, so this pretty much only comes useful for the rare parts. But anyway, there's also one which reduces the effect of curse on monsters, so it's a debuff for you, but it also reduces the curse on players, so you might be able to run temp chains maps. You might not be gymped too much by enfeeble on you, so that's a pretty interesting one. It's a shame many of those don't actually add stuff like item rarity or item quantity, so it feels like it's kind of there and it doesn't kind of matter. But anyway, there's also one with 100% increased effect of onslaught on players and monsters, and both have onslaught if they have been hit recently. So this is really good for players who can actually clear really fast, because monsters won't have the time to hit you with their onslaught. Also, those who can keep up their own onslaught will have 100% increased effect, which means 40% I think attack move speed. That's actually a lot. You will probably be zooming from these maps. And another interesting one containing additional poisonous monsters which poison you for a long time, and players deal 10% increased damage for each poison on them. I'm gonna guess the poison is also going to be a degen, however, so probably not that easy, although the harder you get, or the more you get hit, the stronger and the faster you become, so another pretty interesting mod there. Also, area containing hunted traitors, so this will add monsters which gives greatly increased items and experience. However, they are at war with the other monsters of the map, so I guess you need to clear them fast before they actually clear your map or something like that. That's actually going to be pretty interesting. And I think that was all for this week, so if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment down below. Also, if you want to remain updated every week, be sure to subscribe to my channel. So that was all. I've been your host Zozo, and I'll see you guys the next time.